Hello people and welcome to Shifting Gears. What we have with us today is without any doubt the most bold looking car from Tata Motors to have ever hit the showrooms, the Nexon compact SUV. This product has been launched to rival the likes of the Maruti Suzuki Vitara Brezza, Ford EcoSport and the Honda WRV. Pricing of the Nexon starts from rupees 5.85 lakh ex-showroom and going all the way up to 9.5 lakh rupees. Before we get into the details, we must mention that you get a guaranteed second look if you are driving the Nexon. The Nexon is quite a funky looking car. While some might find it a bit overdone, others might really appreciate the in-your-face highlights. But there is no way one will miss the Nexon out on the streets. At least till it becomes a frequent sighting. It does have a typical curvy profile of a Tata car, but that is not in a bad way at all. The Nexon has features loaded in its coupe-like styling. Projector headlamps with LED DRLs, LED tail lamps, 16-inch alloy wheels, a dual-tone roof, shark fin antenna, plenty of bold crease lines, sporty bumpers, a sculpted bonnet and a honeycomb mesh front grille ensure that your eyes are pleased. What we found a bit overdone were the white lines around the windowsills, front fog lamps and on the tailgate. This looks like trying a bit too hard to please, but then it might work for some. Inside, the dashboard layout is by far the best in a Tata car ever. The layered three-tone dashboard with black, grey and silver accents makes the interior look very premium. A twin-pot instrument console with a small MID in between, an all-new infotainment screen popping out of the dashboard, automatic climate control, cooled glove box, engine start-stop button, keyless entry and plenty of storage spots make the Nexon practical and likeable even on the inside. The seats are well bolstered, but we found them a bit too small. Anyone who's tall and broad will find the seats to be a bit uncomfortable. You do not get leather upholstery even on the top trim. There is just a textured black fabric on offer. In terms of space, you can seat 5 passengers easily in the Nexon. Although the transmission hump at the back is quite prominent, a passenger with a slim profile would manage just fine. For the rear occupants, you also have a blower vent available. Overall, the cabin experience in the Nexon is very good, and we have to mention that the sound output from the Harman audio system is fantastic and probably the best in the segment. Powering the Nexon is a 1.2-litre petrol and a 1.5-litre diesel motor. While the 1.2-litre Revotron motor is a familiar block, it produces 110 PS of power at 5000 RPM and 170 Nm of torque between 1750 to 4000 RPM. The diesel motor is an all-new unit which is a 1.5-litre Revotroc engine producing 110 PS of power at 3750 RPM and 216 Nm of torque between 1500 to 2750 RPM. Both engines currently come matched only to a 6-speed manual gearbox. AMT variants could go on sale in the coming months. We drove the Nexon diesel and it also came with 3 driving modes: City, Eco and Sport. In Eco mode, obviously the engine maps are more suitable for the best efficiency. Throttle input is a bit lethargic, but within the city, something that you might appreciate as it gives you the most kilometers to a litre. In city mode, the Nexon lunges forward more happily and doesn't feel like it is undertuned for more efficiency, but nothing that's really likeable. We would either switch to Eco or then go all out to the Sport mode. In Sport, the engine maps are set up to deliver the most performance available on tap. The Nexon in Sports mode does pick up the pace swiftly and starts redlining close to 4000 RPM. For a new engine, the Nexon has been tuned pretty well for mileage. On our journey over 400 kilometers, it delivered an average of 20.7 kilometers to a litre, which is very good. NVH levels in the Nexon, considering this is an all-new 1.5-litre diesel engine, are respectable. It does get a bit coarse when pushed hard, but it still doesn't really trouble the occupants or the driver. Clutch operation is also decent, but the clutch releases are weird. You really have to try hard for the clutch to release in perfect fashion. Steering is light, typical of EPS units. Coming to some quirks, we really wish Tata Motors could move on from this steering design. We get it, you like it and it works well. But from the Tiago till the Hexa, it looks all the same. Please, change. Then, the dead pedal on the Nexon is weirdly placed, so you have to make your way within the plastic panel to rest your foot. Even your shin can feel it. Next, the roof liner in grey will not stay clean throughout the journey. It is too light. The air conditioning details should have been shown around the vents and not on the infotainment. It just needs more effort to look at 2 places to change the settings. And the biggest, there are no usable cup holders on the go. Of course, you can store bottles in the door pockets, but if you wish to keep coffee cups, there is no practical option. The two slots behind the gear knob under the cover are too small to accommodate anything, and the ones on the glove box lid suggest that the front passenger sits a little uncomfortably. So, is the Nexon a good car? Yes, it has everything to make a deal, at least on paper. Stay tuned to Shifting Gears, hit that subscribe button and also press that bell icon. Till next time, drive safe.